Hello everyone, welcome back to the Bytes Smith Podcast. First thing first, I want to apologize if the audio from the last episode is a mono track. I bought a new audio card and I forgot to download the drivers. Sorry for that. Let's hope that this episode will shine in audio quality, but let's dive right in because today's news is hot off the press.
Jump into the tech whirlwind with the Bytes Smith Podcast, where we craft daily tech news into bite-sized nuggets of wisdom. Feel the thrill of staying on top of the latest digital buzz as we sift through the bytes with our artisanal touch. Get ready to fuel your tech passion and geek out with us on the Bytes Smith.
Our first story concerned the quintessential open source operating system. Last week, indeed, the new version of the Ubuntu Linux distribution was finally released, marking canonical 10th long-term support release. In this case, support is guaranteed for at least 12 years. The release date was postponed due to a vulnerability discovered in the xzutils library in the early April. Canonical had announced that the release would be delayed to test the version and ensure that it was not compromised. But what are the new features in this version? Noteworthy is the support of the year 2038 problem on ARM HF architectures. This problem refers to the overflow of the date data type on 32 bits architecture. Using that number of bits, date can be represented from the classic epoch, January 1st, 1970 to January 19, 2038, after which the number will overflow. The problem has been addressed in over 1,000 packages in this new version of Ubuntu by updating the date type to 74 bits, allowing dates to be represented up to 292 billion years in the future, so we'll be secure for a while. Another novelty is the native support for Java 21, which is of course the open source branch of Java, OpenJDK, but most notably there is the introduction of .NET 8. With this, Ubuntu is taking a significant step towards adopting Microsoft in-house frameworks, Linux eternal rival. Moreover, there are numerous security and performance improvements as reported in Canonical's post. Additionally, community feedback highlights a significant improvement in the Software Center interface, where the application can be installed in the Ubuntu distribution. So, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and update your Ubuntu version. If you don't have Ubuntu installed on your machines at the moment, you can always do what I did. I installed the new version via a new virtual machine and I'm currently trying it out. So let's talk about artificial intelligence again. Microsoft researchers learned that sometimes the best way to tackle complex problems is by taking inspiration from children's books. Ronan Eldon, a machine learning expert at Microsoft, had an epiphany while reading bedtime stories to his daughter, realizing how children effortlessly learn language. This insight led to an innovative approach to training AI models using simple language, resulting in the development of small language models, SLMs. While large language models offer exciting possibilities, their size requires substantial computing resources. Microsoft's Phi3 family introduces more capable SLMs like Phi3 Mini with 3.8 million parameters, outperforming larger models. These SLMs are designed for simple tasks, making AI more accessible. Microsoft's novel training approach involves creating high-quality datasets inspired by children's literature, such as tiny stories and code textbook. It turns out that SLMs excel in tasks where extensive reasoning isn't necessary, making them suitable for edge computing and offline applications. They offer potential solutions for organizations with limited resources or those prioritizing data privacy. However, LLMs remain superior in tasks requiring complex reasoning and extensive knowledge retrieval. The choice between LLMs and SLMs depends on specific needs, task complexity, and available resources. So it's clear that LLMs will not be replaced by SLMs, but instead they complement the other. But despite the smaller size, SLMs bridge the gap between traditional AI models and large cloud-based models. Microsoft will continue to explore strengths and weaknesses of both models types to optimize AI strategies and improve technology. The next news for today is for you, React enthusiast. React 19 is on the horizon and it's bringing some cool stuff on the table. Indeed, last week React 19 beta was released and you can start now playing with it. But before you get too excited, here's a lowdown in simple terms. If you are a library developer, the beta release of React 19 is your playground. But for folks building apps in production, stick to version 18.3.0 for now. Keep your eyes peeled for the stable release of React 19. It's coming soon. So what's all the fuss about? Well, React 19 introduced something called actions. Basically, it makes handling data changes and state updates a breeze. No more pulling your hair out over forms or waiting for async stuff to finish. It's so smoother sailing with actions. There's also a new hook related to actions, the use action state. It's like your Swiss Army knife for dealing with actions. From handling errors to managing state, these little hooks got your back. Also, forms got a whole lot smarter in React 19. They're now better at handling errors and even support optimistic updates. It's like having your own personal assistant for form stuff. Another update from React 19 is the use optimistic hook that will let you show a different state while an async action is underway. It accepts some state as an argument and returns a copy of that state that can be different during the duration of the async action, such as a network request. Also, other cool stuff includes server components, which are similar to what Angular was doing, and some other improvement to the ref in function components, iteration, context provider, and etc. etc. You can find all the cool stuff that's been included in the link that I will post in the episode notes. So it was all for today's news. Good bytes to all.